Pershendetya.
Good morning from Saranda, Albania. We took a little bit of time off yesterday, just kind of chilled out. We're a little tired. We've walked a long way since we got to Albania a couple of weeks ago. How far have we walked, Sarah?
I think we're up to 130 kilometers.
That's about the distance from...
I think we've walked from Tirana to Pogradec already.
That's right, we've done a lot of walking since we got to Albania. And we're gonna walk some more around the city. One of the criticisms you hear about Albania is the private businesses that operate on the beach and how the beach is actually part of their property. You'll find all along that in many areas the beach is not public and you have to pay to use an umbrella and sit. Walking south out of the city, lots of hotels, bars. This time of year, a lot of the stuff is just closed. With such great weather all year round, I'm not sure why their season for tourism is so short. Sarah's got her eye on a place that looks like it would be good to rent. This is the kind of patio she's looking for.
I think one of these places would be primo.
She's pretty low maintenance until it comes to the patios. This is the best view from an Albanian car wash. Sarah's found an even better patio.
What about that one up there?
She seems to have a thing for penthouses. Oh my lord, the millennials have even made it to Albania. There's a lot of construction in Saranda. There's stuff that looks like it was built 20 years ago and isn't finished. Constant destruction of old buildings and putting up of new ones. My advice before you book a place is that you find out if there's construction happening around it, because you might be on your patio listening to this all day. Now that would suck. You don't see too many swimming pools here in Albania, but this place looks like it has a nice one. As mentioned, we're cost-conscious travelers. Maybe this will be the place we rent.
No bloody way, those balconies suck.
I don't know who in the hell builds stairs close enough to the ground that a tour bus could take them out. That's another example of half-built shit that's gonna get torn down. What a waste. Again, you gotta watch where you're walking in Albania. You better not hit the gas instead of the brake. Here goes the old pirate ship. I don't know what's with tourists and taking pirate ships out. It seems if you have tourists and you have a pirate ship, you're gonna make a bunch of money. Can't blame them for embracing capitalism. Renting a Sea-Doo seems like the biggest waste of money ever. This guy's just out there going in circles. That's stupid. What's for lunch?
Leek and potato soup.
Sarah's made me lamb and okra. In case you haven't noticed, there's a theme here. Whether dining out or eating in, Sarah's having soup. It gets pretty hot here in the afternoon. It's time for a siesta. All right, so that was a good little siesta. Now we're heading down by the water. We're heading down to the Dick and Devil's pub. We got the name of this place from a Facebook expat group. This place is run by a couple of expats from America, and you can meet other people from other countries that have moved to Albania. It's on the main street right by the water. You can't miss it. We're here with Kyle. He's the hardest working employee in the place. Kyle, tell us where you're originally from.
Okay, I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, in a place called United States of America. It's on the planet Earth. Yeah, not Uranus.
And how long have you worked at this fine establishment?
Well, I look forward to it quite a long time. I'm on my 4th day. Oh wait, I think it's 5. I've been drinking, so it could be 6. Let's go with 4. The 5. 5-ish.
All right, so he's still on probation.
Yeah.
If this was my place, I'd sack him. Kyle, tell me, what is your most favorite part about being in Albania?
My favorite part about being in Albania is probably the cheap cigarettes and the cheap alcohol, the friendly people, the friendly expats, as you can see if you look around the place, and just meeting fine people who will watch this video and be like, that guy's so cool.
So Kyle,
Yeah.
tell us, of all the dishes that you cook here, what's your favorite one?
My favorite dish here to make is the big ass burger, hands down.
What's in it?
Well, there's bread, there's a bun, it's lightly buttered and then toasted with cheese. Oh, a side of coleslaw, bacon, oh, and a huge patty. Oh, and a little sauteed onions for good measure. Yeah, and it's made with love. Oh, and bread, onions, burger, cheese, bacon, and a side of coleslaw. It's made with the...
Even the dog here works harder than Kyle.
That's it.
All right, so we're here with the co-owner of the bar here. So give us your honest opinion. What do you think of Kyle?
First of all, who is this Kyle we keep talking about? And why does he have my apron?
Get 0 down the hatch.
I really like
Kyle's got this French girlfriend. I think he had the sandwich last night.
I think I might have heard a big ass burger.
Big ass burger.
Big ass burger. We want a tight ship around here. Today we're making the big ass burger a staple of the Dick and Devil menu.
I got a really good steal on Kyle because he's the 27th best chef coming out of the lower 9th ward in New Orleans, but good enough for me.
Everybody?
Smells like a fire in here. I think Kyle's on the kitchen again.
Oh yeah, my eyes are up here.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, so nobody should tell Kyle, but that burger was actually pretty good.
Hi everybody. Cheers. I wouldn't say I'm missing work.
I wouldn't say it's missing you either, Kyle. So Kyle, tell us all about the fire department in Albania.
Here's what had happened. I was deep frying some fried chicken. I was on my balcony smoking a cigarette and having a whiskey, and I left the grease unattended. My friend Philip says to me, hey dude, your shit's on fire. I'm like, what? You know, it's a grease fire, so it's like, you know, a pot full of grease, and it's on fire. Call the fire department, and they don't speak English. Now, you would think they would know that, hey, we're calling you. So, like, this is a fire, obviously. You're the fire department, but they're like, no English. I come all the way down here, and I find this guy who works at a restaurant. He calls the fire department. The fire department comes. The landlord comes up too. By then, Philip has actually put the fire out. So now the fire department's in my apartment for no reason. I offered them some chicken strips. They declined, but then they left. But that was my experience with the Albanian fire department.
So that's definitely the guy you want cooking in your fucking restaurant.
Kinda set my grease on.
Goddamn equal opportunity.
The owners of this place, they're great people, I tell you. We'll be seeing them next year for sure. Well, that's us today for the Dick and the Devil. What happens in Albania stays in Albania.